Hello everybody, here is very interesting expressions. We have equations involving trigonometric functions, and these are the two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. We want to calculate the values of x in these equations. We will learn how we will find x here from these equations. What are the simple techniques to calculate the value of x here? First of all, we will take our first equation, that is cos square x plus cos x is equal to 0. We will take our first equation and we will find the value of x. Our first equation is cos square x is plus cos x is equal to 0. And we are interested to find the value of x. So cos x is simply, we can write it as cos x dot cos x plus cos x is equal to 0. By taking cos x common from this equation, what we have, cos x is simply cos x plus 1, it is equal to 0. Now, very interesting situation created here. First of all, we have two cases from this one. Case number 1 is simply, what is case 1? Is simply cos x is equal to 0. And what is case 2? Case 2 is simply cos x plus 1 is equal to 0. So there are the two cases. Now we have very interesting graph for the value of cos x, and we are interested this x between 0 and 2 pi. If we will see the graph of cos 2x, simply this is our 0 and it is 1 and this is minus 1. Cos x at 0 is 1 simply, and the graph will move in this way. Cos 0 is 1, and at pi by 2 it is 0, and at pi it will get value minus 1, and it is the value at 3 pi by 2, and at 2 pi again it will get value 1. This is the graph of this one. Now we will take our two cases. Where x is equal to 0, we can easily see that the cos x is 0 on the 2 points. One is at pi by 2 and second point is at 3 pi by 2. So from first case, we get our x is this one, pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. These are the two solutions from the case number 1. When cos x plus 1 is equal to 0, if we will rewrite this equation cos x plus 1 equal to 0, we can write it as cos x is equal to minus 1. And such case arise at which value? It arise only at pi. Cos x is simply minus 1. So from here, from this solution, the solution is our pi. So this is the solution set of our problem of first equation, where 0 is less equal to x is less than 2 pi. Then we have these three possibilities for the solution for our first equation, cos square x plus cos x is equal to 0. Now let's move towards our second equation, that is sin square x plus sin x is equal to 0. Now we will go to our second equation, that is sin square x plus sin x is equal to 0. Again rewriting this equation on the same way, sin x into sin x plus sin x is equal to 0. By taking sin x as a common here, what we will remain is sin x plus 1 equal to 0. we will reach the same kind of situation. Again, we have here two cases. Case first is sin x is equal to 0, and our second case is, case 2 is simply sin x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now again we will go on the graph of our sin x. Here we have very interesting graph for sin x, that it is our 0, it is our 1, and here is our minus 1. Sin 0 is 0 and it will move towards 1, then it will go to 0 and it is minus 1 and then it goes to 0. Here is 0. Here it will get its maximum value 1 at pi by 2. Over pi it is again 0, and minus 1 it will get at 3 pi by 2, and again at 2 pi it will get 0. So this is the graph of our sin x. Now if we take the possibility of 0, if we are interested in our solutions, that our solution is lying between x is between 0 and 2 pi, from here what we will see that x is 0 at 0 as well as pi and at as well as 2 pi. We can write in our solution set simply, solution set is simply 0 from case 1. From case 1 it is 0, it is pi as well as 2 pi. Okay, for the second case, that is sin x plus 1 is equal to 0, from here we can see that sin x is actually minus 1, and the possibility of minus 1 is on the situation where x is 3 pi by 2, we have simply minus 1 of the. So the next solution is our 3 pi by 2. These all are the solution set for our second equation, sin square x plus sin x is equal to 0. So for our first equation, what are the solution set? Simply solution set x is simply pi by 2, x is pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 and pi. For our second equation, sin square x, we have the solution sets including x is equal to 0, pi, 2 pi and 3 pi by 2. If we are interested in the simultaneous solution, we can see that pi is also the solution of this equation and as well as this equation. So we can say that x is equal to pi is the simultaneous solution of this system. If we are interested to calculate the solution of the whole system, then we can say that pi will satisfy both the equation. Thank you very much for watching the video.